the box, but you pretty much know what's happening because it's 3 Rabina, 3 Little Bird, the other 3 Little Bird, the Toucan and the Stree, and the best card in the entire deck. Stops everybody from doing anything.
Does it now? Where was that when you were drawing him?
Lost in space. Next for the big birds, 2 Empen, Ryza, Mist Valley, and your only hand trap, the 3 Shifter. We like to draw cards. Extravagance because I'm poor. Duality because you can. Three Dark Ruler, just in case you go second. 3 Map. 3 Advent. You need them. You need them. 2 Book of Moon. 1 Unexplored Winds. 1 Duster. 1 Called By. The Spice. 1 Fissure. And a Terraform. And you probably guessed it, 1 Unexplored or Dreaming Town, and 3 Harpy's Featherstorm. This is probably the best card in the deck. If you get lucky and go first, and you have that, enjoy keeping your board. The extra deck doesn't matter in the slightest. So I got a Cerberus in there, Anima, Juggernaut, the Wind Charmer. The Juggernaut is for 2 of these guys because I played this Extravagance. 2 Lyralisk, followed by the 2 Downer for this guy right here. 1 Ensemble and 2 Thrash.
And then it was like you said, 3-week undefeated?
Also a Phoenix. And I didn't go into the extra deck 1 time, so it doesn't...
It really doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. 3 Twisters for that annoying Sky Striker. 3 D-Bears for that annoying Despia, Sword Soul, everything.
You're just mad.
Yep. 3 Anti-Spells. Sky Striker, big time. 2 Mine, 1 Crow, and 3 different rarity Regekis. Because you'll never draw 2 if they're different rarities.
Is that what you believe?
Yep. Doesn't actually work though.
No, I wouldn't think it did.
Doesn't work.
So what? That was 3-week undefeated.
Yes.
Pulana Ruiz deck. Next up profile we'll be doing is Sword Soul. So we'll be right back in a second with that. Alright, next deck profile we got is Thomas's Sword Souls. Whenever you're ready, bud.
Alright. So, starting off with the triple Moyi, triple Long Yuan, and the double Taya. I personally like double Taya. I tend to go into Taya a lot, banishing off my worm monsters in general, but pretty standard there. I also play the 1 Iris Sword Soul. A little bit of spice to the deck. It off of a negation of a monster effect, you can special summon it. It can do some pretty interesting things, especially with extra deck monsters.
And like you said, a lot of people forget you can play that in Sword Soul because it has Sword Soul in the name.
Yeah, Sword Soul in the name, so it's... I have no idea. That'd be cool though. But yeah, Sword Soul in the name, you can search it off of most of the effects. So, also play the triple Ecclesia, key piece to this deck. You normal summon Tributor off, gets into any of the different Sword Soul monsters. After that, you got the Tenyi package, you got the triple Ashuna. Trying to keep it a little organized. Triple Vishuddha, probably one of the best ones. Triple Adara. I am just making a mess.
Yeah.
And 1 Shitana. I'm more than likely, I'm probably going to cut that. I don't really care for it, didn't use it too much, but...
No, you use Vishuda more than anything.
Yeah, Vishuda, that easy bounce back to hand.
Until you get called by.
Oh yeah, until you get hit by called by. Next we'll go into the spells. Go there. Got the triple Sword Soul Emergence, searching for your Sword Soul cards. The one Sword Soul Sacred Summit, mainly to go for Moyi, sometimes Taya, to bring him back from graveyard. After that, I play the triple Heavenly Circle. Allows you to hit your worm, add another one to hand. So if you end up getting impermed or something on a Moyi or Long Yuan, you hit that and get a new card. My last two spells, I played Double Pot of Desires, just for the quick searches. Also gives one of your extra deck monsters a lot of attack, so that's fun. I play the one Blackout, send one worm monster, destroy 2 cards your opponent controls, so easy destruction there. As for hand traps, I play Double Gamma with Driver. I then play the triple Ghost Mourner. So Ghost Mourner is a criminally underrated card. Any special summon monster you hit Ghost Mourner with, it negates all of its effects. Criminally underrated.
It really is. A lot of people like Ash way more than that.
I play the one called by for any ashes or anything like that. Didn't get the chance to
You didn't
use
see
it,
that at all
but-
today.
And then I play the one Droplet 2 Chalice. Unfortunately, I'm a poor boy. I can't afford more than one Droplet, so...
Poor boy. Wait. How much did you spend on Baron?
That's besides the point.
Ecclesia.
Emergence is like $8 a piece or 6 or something.
Going to the extra deck, you got the double Shishao, easy search there. You get the one Sinister Sovereign, the one Supreme Sovereign. Say Supreme Sovereign off of banishes, gains attack. He adds cards, banishes cards, so pretty good there. Of course, the one Baron, can never go wrong with having Baron. Not proud of how much I spent on it, but
Not worth the price. Actually, it might be worth the price. It definitely is.
after that, I have the double Boxia and the one Yazi. Boxia is great for getting rid of cards. Same thing with Yazi. I didn't get to really go into those too much, but
I just realized like how easy his extra deck is to shut down.
After seeing this, I've realized how perfectly you open.
Yeah.
let's see. I play the one Draco Berserker. After that, I play the Ruddy Rose and the Black Rose in the extra deck. Ruddy Rose banishes graveyard, so that
We love Ruddy Rose. And love that art of Black Rose. If you guys haven't seen my fiance's Black Rose deck I did, Ruddy Rose is amazing.
Ruddy Rose is fantastic, especially in the format. Hitting
Oh.
Despia's graveyard or
Oh,
Sky Striker
yeah.
graveyard banishes it all.
That's because you don't use these extra deck.
Another thing, destruction of Ruddy Rose brings out Black
Black
Rose
Rose.
and negates destruction effects. So
Oh,
I play the one Adamancipator Dragite, helps with spell and trap negations. Lastly, I play one Shaman, 2 Monk of the Tenyi.
and you don't have a side deck
I
for
do
yours
not
yet.
have a side deck, so.
Not everything needs a side deck. Alright. Kelsey, are you doing your Sky Strikers?
I'll give it to someone, but
Alright, so we're gonna do a few Sky Strikers next, and then I'll do my Despia deck later on when I get home and everything. Alright, next deck profile we're doing is Kelsey's Sky Striker deck. She's not gonna be doing it, she's camera shy. So we got Tommy over here doing it.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, bud.
So this is my girlfriend Sky Striker, and it's one hell of a deck. She plays triple Ray, triple Rose. I mean, standard monsters of the deck, so.
Yeah, I can just wait until the new Sky Striker support card comes out.
Oh, I can't wait for that. It's going to be beautiful. So, we'll go next to the hand trap. She plays triple Ash, double Ghost, double Droll, which Droll, very underrated too.
Oh my god, Droll mixed with Ash?
Then the double Veiler.
Can you say you're not allowed to play the game?
So pretty much negating a lot of things.
Wait. Yeah, like, all these hand traps, where are these every time you do me? I maybe see like one Ash Blossom. That's it.
So they're all in there. Alright, going off into the spell cards, starting with Sky Striker ones, the 1 Engage, 1 Hornet Drones, 1 Multi-Roll. Hopefully those come back more. Got the 1 Area 0.
You only play one?
They only play 1. You'll see why later. Got the double Shark Cannon. We have triple Afterburners for destruction. Triple Jamming Waves for back row decks. The double Widow Anchor, because we don't have a third one. Eventually, we'll get a third one.
Eventually. I don't think you need a third one. She really doesn't.
We got the 1 Terraforming. We got double Demise of the Land, searching for the Area 0, and some extra spice coming up.
Oh, yeah.
We got 1 Reinforcement of the Army, searching for your Ray or Rose, depending on which one you need. We got the 1 Twin Twister for more back row destruction. The 1 Change of Heart, so she can steal your heart. Or steal your card, sorry.
Okay, Mr. Cheesy.
1 Foolish Burial Goods just to send spell card to grave. Actually comes up very useful in a lot of situations there. Now for the sauce of the deck, triple Mystic Mine.
Trash. That is trash.
Say triple Mystic Mine pretty much negates all monster effects and stuff and tells your opponent to stop.
Oh yeah, today was an interesting. She went through all 3 of those today.
I think what in her matchup against Marincess,
It
right?
was Marincess.
And for the last of the spells, we play the double Raigeki for blowing up boards. Going to some trap cards now. We got the triple Dimensional Barrier, stopping any fusion synchros or anything like that. So
Sadly, it doesn't work for Link.
No, nothing for Link yet, but hopefully one will come. We got the triple Imperms. Just again, stop, nothing.
Imperm came up a lot today in a lot of matches.
Yeah, it did. You got the double trap trick, sorry, to search out impermanence or dimension barrier. We got the double, there can be only 1, limiting you to 1 attribute.
Is it attribute or is it type?
Type,
It's type.
sorry. 1 type of a monster. And then 1 metaverse to also get out the Mystic Mine. Going into the extra deck, we have the triple Shizuku, the triple Kagari, and the triple Hayate. Standard stuff there with that.
Guys, you can all blame me for this because I gave them most of the Sky Striker stuff.
You got the 1 Kaina, the 1 Zeke. After that, you got the Halki Fibrax, the Celine, and the access code package. This wins you games.
Gross. Gross.
Say she beat me twice with that, so can't complain much there. And lastly, we got the 1 Nightmare Unicorn to finish off the extra deck.
Alright, and then this also doesn't have a
No side deck on this one either.
You guys really don't play with side decks, do you?
I'm trying to shuffle cards between both of us. It's hard to make a side deck.
True.
So.
True, I get it. Alright, so we do have one more deck profile coming. I said I was going to wait until I get home, but I actually have it on me now. We're going to get through today it was 4th place, but my branded Despia deck. So be back in 1 second. Let me just go ahead and get this all organized, and we'll be back with that profile. All right, so we are on to the last deck list that we did, that we have today within our group. This is, I came in 4th place today, but my branded Despia deck. So with my extra deck, I will let you guys know that I am 1 card short, so I do have a replacement in there for it. But I don't want to hold you guys up talking about that. So we're gonna go into the deck profile, where we play 1 Spriggan's kit. The 1 Spriggan's kit is pretty good. It's searchable, being it mentions Fallen of Albaz or branded inside the name, and then it also grabs us a branded spell trap from our deck. So it's pretty good. This deck is actually really good at keeping itself consistent. The 2 Fallen of Albaz. Obviously, it is branded Despia, so we only need 2 Albaz. Pretty standard card, pretty good card. You can, when you summon it to the field, you discard a card, and it becomes a super poly. Mainly gonna use this card to use your opponent's extra deck monsters to go into your Mirror Jade. Another reason we only played 2 Fallen is because we played the 1 Albion Dragon, which name is treated as Fallen of Albaz. And then we played 2 of the Tri-Brigade Mirror Carriers, because this is one of the best hand traps in the deck, being it can be used when you're gonna have a monster that mentions Fallen of Albaz on your field. So it is actually really good card for negates. Obviously, you're gonna need it. It's probably one of your best combo starters. It's gonna be your Oliver. These are the ones from the Ghost from the Past. I'm surprised I even got these. But yeah, normal summon this. You're gonna be able to grab a branded spell or trap from your deck. And then if this is in your graveyard and a branded fusion monster is destroyed, you special summon this, and then its effect activates again. We played 2 tragedies. 2 tragedies being that when it's discarded to the graveyard, you can, I believe it is, add a Despia monster from your deck to your hand, and then you can banish them from the graveyard to grab another branded spell trap from your deck to your hand. Like I said, the deck is really consistent in getting you things to your hand. The 1 Draw Merge and the 1 Ad-Lib, probably 2 of the best cards you're going to use for the fusion summonings of your Despia monsters, being that it special summons itself and boost attack. So that is it for the Albaz and the Despia monsters. The next monster we play is the 1 Legacy Hex. We play this just because it can be a good target for our Albion, or even for a Dragoon if someone stops our Dark Magician, which we also play in the deck. 2 Edgem Chains, because one of the best ways to get into your Despia monsters or Guardian Chimera is go through the chain, grab your Patchwork, use Patchwork, grab another chain, and a Polymerization. The 1 Dark Magician, obviously, I said we played Dark Magician. We played Dark Magician because you can use it to go into your Lubellion. Lubellion to send back your Albaz and your Dark Magician to your deck to bring out Dragoon, and then Dragoon gets its destruction effect. And then for our monster hand traps, we played 2 Ash Blossoms and 2 Ghost Bells. I played the Ghost Bells because I don't have DD Crows right now, so Ghost Bell is probably your better one. I know in Heroes, instead of playing Ghost Bell, I play Skullmeister. That is it for the monsters. Into the spells, we obviously played the 3 branded fusion. There's not much to go on about this. Branded fusions. The 3 branded opening. Another combo started with Oliver being able to bring it to the field and then just go off of its effect and go into fusion plays. 2 Brandon Reds. Again, not much to really say about this. You're gonna get Despia or your Fallen Albaz monster infusion summon. Probably the best card in the deck, in my opinion, is the Branded Lost. Branded Lost just protects your fusion summons because it protects anything your opponent cannot negate your fusion summons. And then I know you can only use it once per turn, but when you fusion summon, you can add a monster that is either Fallen of Albaz or mentions Fallen of Albaz to the hand. Another good fusion card is the Despia Theater of the Branded, being that you can go ahead and fusion summon and then you can bring back fusion monsters. 3 Allure of Darkness, since they whole deck is basically dark monsters, so it's a really good card to be able to draw cards and then obviously banish the dark monster, but there are enough to bring those banished cards back. To go with the 2 chains is we got the, that's upside down, is we got the 3 Frankfurt Patchworks and the 2 polymerizations. The 1 Harpy's Feather Duster and the 1 Called by the Grave. I actually see Called by the Grave more often than I thought I would, and Harpy's Feather Duster is just in case you need to go and destroy back row and that, mainly with Sky Strikers right now, being that's at my locals. And then for the traps of the deck, we play the 3 Infinite Imperms, and we play 1 of the Branded Banishments. Into the side deck, starting off, we'll start with the 1 card that I have in there holding as a placeholder, is 1 Dark to Dark Charmer. This is going to let us grab a dark monster from our opponent's deck, and then if it's destroyed, it allows us to grab a dark monster from our deck and add to our hands. I know I said deck for the first part, I meant grab the monster from the opponent's graveyard. That is actually holding the place of a 2nd Masquerade. Masquerade's a great card. Your opponent has to pay 600 life points to activate effects. And then if your opponent has an extra deck monster out on the field, you can special summon this from the graveyard. 1 Alba. Alba is great because it gets to attack up to as many times as material is used to fusion it. And then if it's sent to the graveyard in the same turn, you can add a polymerization or a fusion card from your deck to your hand. We got, not really sure how to say these, but the other 2 Despia monsters. This one stops, it reduces opponent's attack points, and if this card leaves the field, you can add to your hand or special summon and Fallen Albaz or Despia monster from the deck. And then I really haven't used this one a lot, so I really don't want to explain him a lot. So I never really used him. One of our our only real super poly target is our Dragon Stapula. Dragon Stapula is going to go ahead and place a counter on our opponent's monster, and it can't use its effects. One of the best cards to go with the Frankfurt package is the 2 Guardian Chimeras. It's going to allow you to draw up to 2 cards and then destroy 2 cards from your opponent's field. We said it back when I showed Dragoon. Yeah, Dragoon. Dark Magician. But we do play the 1 Red Eyes Dark Dragoon because with this deck we can go ahead and get its monster effect, destroy monsters and deal damage. And then it also gives us a negate and an attack boost with it. Also, it cannot be destroyed or targeted with card effects. On to the last of these extra deck is we got 2 Mirror Jades for the banish and the destruction effect. 2 Libellions. This is going to be our main combo to go into an extra Despia play or into our Dark Magicians. And then 2 Albion. Albion really actually just helps us get into Mirror Jade a little easier. And then, as always, I do my side decks. So for my side deck, I play the 1 Dino Resto of Pankratops, 2 of the of Ragin, the Dark Kaiju, and then 1 Thunder King Kaiju, being that they are also Super Poly targets, and just gets rid of our opponent's monsters. 2 Genko Seikas, just because I know I burn through a lot of back rows, so I can burn through it, go ahead and summon this, and then it basically stops my opponent from using anything. Again, this is also good against Sky Strikers. 3 Super Polys, because we can Super Poly everything in our extra deck, because it is just incredibly easy to Super Poly into branded. We're gonna keep going with the back row hate, because we have 2 Twin Twisters, discard 1 card, destroy up to 2 cards on the spell or trap cards on the field. Again, this is really gonna help with things like Mystic Mine, or just anything that's back row related. For going second, we played the 3 Dark Ruler No Mores. I was playing Forbidden Chalice, but since it is a little hard for the branded Despia stuff to boost up an attack sometimes, I went with the Dark Ruler, and I kind of like dealing with monster effects on my turn anyways, in case they try to negate me. And then the final card for the deck is we play 1 Red Reboot. There's really not much to say about this. Red Reboot is gonna negate our opponent's trap cards, set itself, and then just they can't activate trap cards for the rest of the turn. So that is it for the branded Despia deck. I know I haven't posted a video in a while, and like always, I didn't get to film it there, but check out the 4 Horsemen's Discord and website that I will be posting links down in the description. And thank you for watching this long video. This is the longest one I've done. We've done 4 deck profiles today. But thank you, and I'll see you guys next week.